What is going on, guys? My name is Landon, and today I am bringing you guys a little series that I like to call Black Ops 3 Esports Talk with Landon. Now, this is going to be a series talking about every single thing that we learned, and just about every single major thing that we learned at the Black Ops 3 Esports reveal, which actually happened for me today. However, you watch this, there will be a bunch of episodes following this one in a certain playlist where you guys can kind of follow along if you missed anything, and I'll be covering just about every single thing that you need to know heading into the Black Ops 3 season. From videos from the live event, from talking about the PS4, kind of coming into Black Ops 3, the ban/protect system, the specialist draft, the new CoDCaster mode, the new arena, which is the new name for League Play mode, and you guys can find absolutely everything you need right here. Welcome back, guys, to episode number 3 of the Black Ops 3 Esports Talk with myself, Landon, and today we're going to be talking about the new CoDCaster mode, the new features actually mentioned that were at the Black Ops 3 Esports reveal. So we're going to talk about all the new features, all the new additives to the game, and how it makes it look so much better. I must say, it looks really, really good, and so let's go and get into it. Some of the new features that are going to be in Black Ops 3, for the CoDCaster mode. Alright, so here is the screen that you guys are going to see for every single Black Ops 3 game for this year. Now, you guys can see up at the top of the scoreboard, it says Team Kibby versus Team TP. That is actually, you can actually change the name in a certain setting for this mode. Now, casters are going to have a certain amount of settings that they can change. They can change, the certain amount of hardpoint time. They can change all kinds of different stuff in the caster settings. Now, here you guys can see, the voice icon, the waypoint markers. You guys can see just about every single thing, can be changed. The ability to take off the kill feed if you wanted. The amount of perks that you can take off as well. There are so many additives to being a caster where you can change the display settings, which is absolutely amazing. But now, to move on to how the features look once you get into the game. Now, as you guys can see at the top, there's, like I said, Team Kibby and Team TP. Now, they have an orange and a green logo kind of in the back with also a certain type of picture. Now, you can actually change that picture and make any color you want to for either team. Imagine Opta Gaming being up there. You can actually change the name of that by going to a setting, and you can type in whatever name you want to. So you can have Opta Gaming with the green logo as the background, and for FaZe, you can have, say, a red background and have the name at the very top. So that just makes it so much better, so easy to actually have into this game. Now, they haven't talked about team logos necessarily, but it would only be fitting if you actually had team logos to have a certain personalization into the game where you don't have to make, your own overlay for the stream. As you guys know, in Advanced Warfare and Ghost, we've had our own personal, pictures and our own personal overlays for the stream for the fact that it's not very esports friendly, I guess you could say. And this makes it perfect for people who cast like me, even for, younger casting organizations who aren't necessarily at an event. You can put the team name up there at the top and also change the logo to whatever you want to, along with a different color, which is absolutely amazing. We've never really seen that before, so I'm very excited to see that. But now, with all the colors and, with how you can change the names of stuff, let's get into the actual hardcore features of the new caster mode. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this was absolutely amazing. It looks very similar to what we've seen in the past. You can see hardpoint at the top, like I said, Team Kibby versus Team TP. Off to the side, you have the same, you have the amount of the score streak that they're on, the amount of kills that they've gotten as well, the KD ratio, and along with that, you have the minimap off to the left with the map name at the top as well. We're obviously on Combine, we're at the map right now, and at the very bottom, you can also see what player you're spectating. You can see what he looks like, what kind of characteristic he has, or what specialist he has, and also his exact name, what team he's on. Off to the right, as normal, you're going to see the score streaks, along with a certain specialist, along with, most of this is really just basic information, which you guys know. A lot of the things that the casters have seen in the past is kind of like what this looks like as well. Now, something really cool that I noticed in Hardpoint that is kind of a caster feature but is also in the actual game is Hardpoint. Now, what you guys can see at the top, it says no time limit. So whenever someone is actually in the Hardpoint, it takes away from the time in the game. So as long as someone's in the Hardpoint, there is no time ticking off the clock. So it'll stay at, for instance, if you get in the hill at 9:55 and you've been in the hill for, let's say, 40 seconds, whenever you get out of that hill, that clock will still be at 9:55 or whatever time I said. It's not going to change. So for normal casting, there will never come an opportunity where you can say, this game is mathematically impossible, because there's always a chance for comebacks. Because as long as someone's in the hill, there is always a chance for the time to not be actually ticked off, which I absolutely love. I think this is an awesome feature. I'm really excited to see how this works out into actual games, but kind of just talking about Hardpoint, I believe that's the only feature that you have that for, but that is truly an amazing feature, and I'm really glad that they added that into there. When you're in the middle of casting and you realize this game really doesn't mean anything anymore, you're just talking about it and casting over it when it really doesn't matter. The game's already over. Everyone knows who won, and you're just mindlessly talking about, what's going on. With that, there's a lot of other stuff to talk about in the caster features, as you guys can see now down below. The kill feed. I'm not a big fan of the kill feed. It's all white. Hopefully they change it to the actual colors that you can have. So for instance, Gotaga killing Merc, maybe we would have Gotaga in green, Merc in orange or whatnot. I would just prefer that. That's the only thing that I noticed that I wasn't a big fan of. The kill feed isn't that big, but also it's only in white, which I think they might change. Hopefully they do. But also, looking down at the bottom, you guys can see a little bit of an expansive screen kind of pop out toward the right. You can see, we saw earlier, Team Kivy, Buzzo, you can see how his player looks. You can see his gun, you can see his streaks, you can see all kinds of different things. You can also see his specialist package. So you can see Psychosis, you can see the certain gun that he's running, which is the Man of War, all of his perks, along with a bunch of other stuff. So this is just all around a great casting screen. To be honest, this looks so good. And along with that, you also have the ability to look through walls with COD Vision, which looks absolutely amazing as well. So I'm personally a very big fan of the new casting mode. All the new features, everything that you can disable and re-enable in the game just looks truly exceptional. And I mentioned in the last episode about the ban and also protect system. The casters have the option to limit what can be banned and what cannot be banned, and you can also have a certain time limit that you set as well. And that's exactly what David Vonderhaar said with the new casting mode. They want it to be simple, but they want it to be easy to understand and also have a very good entertainment value, which I think it nails just about every single flaw that everyone could have really thrown at it. As far as the caster goes, I'm personally a caster. I absolutely love this additive, these new features. All these things really make it a lot easier to cast with, and ultimately it just made it a more entertaining experience and also a much easier experience for anyone casting, because as you all know, sometimes it can be very hard to keep up with the action at all times whenever you're trying to label this or limit this and stuff. So I'm really happy to see this new caster mode. It looks really good. I'm a very big fan of it. So with that, I believe that's going to kind of conclude this episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments your guys' thoughts on the new CoDCaster mode. I know from BigGetCaster, I'm very excited to see how all these things work out. From what I saw from Mr. X and Maven, they seem to really like it. They seem to really love it also. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and expect a lot more episodes to come soon about the Black Ops 3 eSports reveal. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and until next time, peace out.